Click like and subscribe so we can, you know what I'm saying, afford to continue our podcast.
Yo, it's Cody Knox with the Out the Box podcast. Today I'm going solo. I guess nobody wanted to come join the Zoom today, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a solo. If you guys haven't been watching, I guess the most noteworthy thing that's happened has been Travis Hunter receiving the Heisman Award. And a lot of it right now is being oversaw and over talked about based on, I guess, the footage of his girlfriend coming out and kind of tripping on him when he's taking pictures with fans. You know what I'm saying, at the Heisman Awards, whatever. If I can add a little context to it, I would just say I was in a relationship when I was in, you know what I'm saying, high school and some of college, and that I felt like, you know what I'm saying, looking back on it, a lot of the attention could have been used in a better way, and not so focused on the relationship at that point in time, more so focused on the goal, focused on, you know what I'm saying, getting to the next level. And I kind of feel like social media and the culture is kind of trying to give Travis Hunter those words of encouragement and words of just advice through experience. A lot of people have been in the same situation and it didn't go so great. Not to say that, you know what I'm saying, we know anything about this girl to give a deeper context to say that she's not a good woman or whatever it might be. But just simply that there are some, I would say, some red flags that are popping up that, people are seeing on social media and just saying basically that this may not be the best thing for him to do, is to go this deep, knowing that half of your career earnings or just half of whatever you're building will be taken, and used against you, and you will be back to square one. It's like people don't necessarily care about you unless you have something to offer. And that's kind of how I feel about that situation. I know it's kind of rude because I don't know the girl. I don't know Travis. I don't know the relationship. But that's just from the outside, the visual. That's from the outside looking in. That's what it feels like. And it hurts to watch. I'm just like, hey, man, this thing that called love is tangible. And it can be used against you. And that's never something I want to take away, because it's not up to me anyway. Every man has their own journey and path. My path that's why I'm conflicted, because I'm looking at my past, I'm looking at where I'm at now, I'm looking at everything and just focusing on, if I was Travis Hunter's friend or somebody that can give him advice, I would just say focus on the main thing. Focus on using your talents the best that God gave you, and everything else should follow. It should never precede those things. So I just feel like he's earning money already. So at this point, it seems like maybe she wants attention. We've given her attention by saying, by calling her out on social media. I feel like she's just going to keep playing that persona that we're calling out. And I don't know if that's for the best for Travis going forward. But not to see overly too deep into their relationship, because this really doesn't matter. This is actually none of our business. But going into the Heisman show, I was feeling like Jitty would win. It was a really good chance he would win just because of what he did as a running back. I personally was going for Travis to win, but I feel like they always throw a curveball. But they didn't. They kept it kind of status quo. And it was interesting to see that Genty won the fan favorite award. I would think it would be the other way around, because Travis is a lot bigger of a name as far as social media goes. Like the whole Colorado hype machine basically magnified his skills, put him on a stage. He's super duper talented. I can see him being really good in the league and playing both sides. I think he can defy all odds and figure out how to, play both sides efficiently and do it in the league. I think he's the guy to do it. Everybody's saying he can't do it. I definitely believe he can do it. So next topic. So for my conspiracy people, there's been UFO sightings and a lot of anomalies happening. As far as I think it started in New Jersey, and now we're seeing it in Arizona. We're seeing it all around the country. These UFO sightings, we're seeing these drones and these I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, plasmoids, or my conspiracy was that they're like portals that open up at specific times that can transfer to, I don't know what the portal will be, but that's my conspiracy guess, that is either a portal or it's like a being or an alien or some sort. I'm getting some TikTok information when I make these predictions, but yeah, it's just obviously when you have something this big happening, you're not going to automatically, give the public something that will make them go crazy. So maybe there's information that has been found out or discovered that just hasn't hit the airwaves for us to be determined or understand yet. But there's definitely a lot going on, and with everything happening, it's just interesting to see what happens next. Because, yeah, this is like the sci-fi people, lovers of aliens and space. It's like we finally have some crazy things happening. I just wish there was way more information on it for us to understand. But it is what it is. I just want to say to everybody watching, anybody that's watching, the 10 people, thank you guys for watching. It's been a hectic time doing this podcast, just understanding how it can be done as far as, how I want it to look, how we can edit it. And just thank you for staying along with us this entire time. We're growing and figuring it out. Thank you to Tori. Thank you to Silu. Thank you, Ish. Thank you, any guests that came on here. Jack Tatum came on there. One ID. B-Funk. Just to name a few, but I just want to give thanks where thanks is due. It's been a very short and long year at the same time. I feel like with this podcast, I've been able to give a look into my opinion on certain things. Out the Box is a huge brand, and it's a lot bigger than my opinion. It's a lot bigger than Ish's opinion or Sealu's opinion or Tori's opinion. I just want to I want it to be an open platform where creatives can voice their opinions, and voice showcase their art. And that's kind of what I want to keep doing with this podcast. I want to keep adding different layers to it, more people to it. I want to update the way it looks. But just to sum it up, thank you guys for being a part of this journey. This only will be episode 49, but just to make it to 50 means that the consistency was there, and I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about the numbers because I know the marketing. I haven't necessarily invested overly into the marketing, but I want the product to be something that to continue to expand and be that, to where when we're marketing, we're putting our best foot forward, and I feel like we're there, and yeah, keep tuning in, keep adding value to it. Comment, I need more interactions, I need more ideas. I need more people adding value to it. But yeah, if you got any ideas, always be willing to hit me up. I'm down to add more to it, even like people that I'm not necessarily in touch with at this moment. I would love to have my friends on the show, guys that I grew up with and that we're not necessarily in communication with now. I would love to add them to what we're doing, have conversations and discuss different things like music, sports, entertainment. But yeah, at this point I'm just rambling on and on. But just to say, I want to circle back to the main thing, just saying thank you again to the people watching, and it's going to continue to get growing. This is going to mark close to a year, so thank you guys again for watching, and this is Cody. See y'all later, and have a blessed one.
Click like and subscribe so we can, afford to continue our podcast.